Welcome. I'm Diane Yellowlight, a certified psychic. Today, I'm going to discuss about twin flame souls. This is where we're at right at this time frame. Everybody now is looking for the twin flame. In 2013, because we had that big shift in 12-21-12, and that is why a lot of relationships are moving away from each other, and new relationships are coming toward each other, and also old relationships are renewing themselves with each other. So we have a lot of things going on in this time frame of twin souls. And what twin souls mean is that we really walk side by side with each other in any gender that we're in, female and female, female and male, male and male, child and child. I always bring in children because children are always very wise about what their soul destiny is all about. They just don't have the maturity and the remembrance to put it together. Although I must tell you that through this time frame, in the last 50 years, we've had many levels of children and souls being born that were of the indigo child, the star children, the crystal children, and now we're coming into what we call the essence of the souls. And I will talk about that in my next video. But right now, let's get back to the twin flame souls. Usually that is a soul that you have a very, very strong connection to in a very charismatic intimacy level, as well as intelligence, same desires, and have a sense of maturity and have grown beyond what the soulmate lesson and session is all about. And I talked about those in my other videos. So it's important that you learn the levels and the steps of soul. So in the twin flame soul, there's a lot more ability to have it blend and become united more as one, working together, creating interdependence in the relationship. That's where a person is dependent with self and independent with self and becomes interdependent with another soul that is doing the same thing, the same process. And there's lots of souls that people are still in the soulmate stage that will move up to this level and become souls of twin flames. That's what growth is all about. That's why we're here on the earth, is to learn to develop the soul so that we can come and create, which is the essence of what the soul's about, and that's creating peace on earth while we're here, and happiness and love and balance. I will talk about that in my next video. But for right now, I'm asking you to take a look and look around and know that you might be moving from where you're at in a relationship, but make sure that when you do move from that relationship, that you try to balance out the relationship before you move on into finding the twin flame soul. A lot of times, these twin flame souls are coming back into people's life that were once into people's life because they also had to grow and couldn't and didn't get to the twin flame part as of yet. And twin flame gives a burning desire to be united and to flow and blend and have the identity of self as well. This is what we are working at right at this time frame, along with group soul consciousness that I've talked about before. So as we go through these levels of learning, we also go through the levels of bringing our energy power up, which now with twin flame souls, we'll be able to have the ability to develop our telepathy. So we will have more experience of knowing exactly what the other person is really thinking. The other person will be very honest about what they're thinking, and they will say, wow, I was thinking about that at the same time you were. We also can reach each other through our telepathy at this time frame with our twin soul flames. Okay? This is what the intensity of that vibration of flame means, that that we're burning together. We're blending, developing the unconditional love, the freedom. And yeah, it's going to be quite a struggle during this time frame, because remember, we've been looking for soulmates. We still haven't passed A+ in this area. We're still learning. There's souls on all levels in this time frame. That's why there's a group consciousness of so many individual things going on with people of high purposes of what they're doing and where they're going. There's also the souls that are exiting, that have taken us to this point so that we could grow, because actually we cannot grow without any negativity, pain, and suffering. That's not our final destiny, but that's what we have to go through in order for us to get where we're going to go. Because if you don't understand what I call the unfeelings are, how would you ever know what the real loving feelings are? And so love is still the key in all these levels of souls, and it always has been. Learning to love thyself and learning to love others for who they are and who they aren't. Accepting them, but that doesn't mean that you have to blend with them. You will blend with twin flame souls because you will have the same ids, the same identities, the same balances. And a lot of times you will find that these twin souls, flames, in this lifetime have walked parallel lines in their lives in some different aspects, but generally the same vibrations, and they come to a meeting point. And you're going to find that in all age groups at this time frame. So don't be surprised if people from your past come into your life that you had before. This is where we cannot bring in fear, doubt, and so forth. We have to open up that consciousness of free choice of will and go with the flow and start seeing life as an adventure and an experience, and that's all that it is, not taking it to the retching of the depression and self-destructiveness that we continue to do because we think we're not connected. So again, this is a really heightened, exciting time of level of vibrations that we're in, and there are so many doors that are going to open up at this time frame that haven't opened up, that's going to allow each and every one of you to go above and beyond what you ever dreamed of. And time frame, it always is a very struggling point for a period of time. Some of you have been with souls for 2 or 3 years and nothing's happened, and all of a sudden, boom, it's going to blend. That soul is going to jump into the twin soul flame of the essence of what it really was, because it had to walk through being a soulmate first. Some will have these soulmates go all the way through their life. Some will not. Many at this time frame are not. They're making transitions from people to people. That doesn't mean people are flaky. It just means people are searching for that twin flame. And remember one thing, if you search and you look too hard, you're not going to see it. You're trying to control it, and you don't trust in the process of life and the goodness that you have that belongs to you. You don't quite believe that it's going to happen. And this has nothing to do with past experiences of what you have. So everybody has to drop that whole dear, I can't trust anybody because I was hurt or abused or whatever. This is a healing time. That's why twin flame souls are coming activated in each other, coming into contact with each other, and are developing on that level. So again, remember that what is happening to you at this time frame is supposed to happen to you. And if you're getting a lot of stress and stride and anxiety over it, you need to go back in and look at what is it that you didn't get with your soul mate, even if it's the one you're with at this time frame, that you didn't learn. And acceptance is a big part of it. But you don't want to get at the end of the road where you're existing in a life situation instead of living. We are to live our life. If we're not living our life, it becomes evil in some way. And evil can mean it dies off, it becomes numb, people lose their identity, they just accept, they wait to die, they don't move forward. So remember, evil turned around is live. So if you're not living, you're going to be in some type of negativity, which is some form of evil. So clear your slate from your soulmate's aspect and move into the twin flame level with who you're with, if that's the right way. If it's not the right person, that door will shut. And if it's another person that was in your life and it was too soon for you to understand the twin flame, they will come back. Because the destiny of us is to come to the end of the tunnel and have unconditional love and balance in our life. And right now, we're beginning slowly to climb up those steps and go up that escalator step by step, movement by movement. But we're going to be walking them instead of sliding up them, because we've got to trust every step we take is a higher vibration that we move into of understanding and clearing out all the other things in our life that have attached to us, that has caused us pain, suffering, bad attitude, misunderstandings, poor judgment, anything that takes you down the road of where you don't feel as if you're getting anywhere. And if you're not getting anywhere, please look at yourself in the mirror and go back to your soulmate and reflect back to yourself. When you look at the other person in their eyes, see what's in yours and open up and make that rearrangement in you so you can come into the twin flame soul level where we're at this time frame. So go above and beyond your circumstances and be ready for all the exciting things coming in 2013. And until next time, I send you love, light, and life. Have a good one.